Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's move this over here. Hello, hello. Is this gain up? Yeah, that looks good. Alright, hello, hello. Zane, Scorpio. Pleasure to have you to the stream. This is Crypto Rap Live. Hello, Steven Sackett. Welcome to the stream. Sandy Mayer. Hello, hello. It's been a long time since I've gone live, but it's a pleasure to have you all here. Let me send this link around and we will get started in just one moment. Don't go anywhere. This is the best stream available on all platforms if you are interested in cryptocurrency. A lot going on in the market lately. We were in a dastardly downturn for quite some time, but we bounced confidently. All it took was three tweets to change the trajectory of the market and reinvigorate the energy on the chain. Cranker box on Clanker. True. So true. We will take a look at that and much more very soon. I'm just sending this link around. Give me 1 second. Welcome, welcome. Alright. I think we can probably get started now for real. Okay. New. Bro's finally had a haircut. Yeah, and look at this, bro. I look like, man. What do I look like, chat? Let me hear it. I'm trying to remember the name of that actor. What's the name of that fool? Come on. Everybody's still sleeping on H-bar. We are in a TLR9 phase. That is the last phase of the tech being ready. Brother, there has been 8 phases before this one. How long has this development pipeline taken you? How long has the H-bar development pipeline taken, bro? It's been years, bro. And years in cryptocurrency means centuries. Perfection takes time. Brother, for your sake, I truly hope so. I truly hope so. Cranker box on Clanker. There we go. Nice. All right. So this thing, interesting. I like what I'm seeing here because I have no clue what Clanker is, and I also have no clue what a Cranker box is supposed to be. So when you brought this to the stream, it really felt like I was in some kind of alternate reality, like some kind of Rick and Morty episode, and they were just making fun of cryptocurrency, and they were like, go buy Cranker box on Clanker. So when I typed it into Google, I was fully expecting there to be nothing. Like I just thought it wasn't going to exist, but much to my surprise, it very much does exist. And honestly, respect for pushing the envelope of what's possible in cryptocurrency, because before today I had never heard of any of this shit, and honestly I'm very surprised that it exists. It just goes to show that there is never a dull moment. Somewhere in some distant corner of the market, somebody is always innovating, somebody's always creating something new and just building out something that you've never seen before. So that's why it's important to show up every day and be consistent and pay attention to what's going on in the market, because you never know what you're going to see. Your son dropped it. Respect. That's fantastic. Congratulations. So far so good. You know, it doesn't have the best looking chart ever, but there definitely were some confident pumps on here that looked pretty decent. Thanks for the heart me. I appreciate that. Snoop Dogg launched a song on Tune FM, build on Hedera. He actually launched a Hedera song? Snoop Dogg Hedera. Thanks for being in the Discord, Daniel. That Discord is the best community in crypto. I'm so proud of it. It's one of the best things I've ever built. And I can't take full credit. It's definitely all the effort of the community and the people that are in there every single day finding such good plays. I can't believe that they had a 300 times call in there just in the past 5 days. That's really impressive. A member made 92K yesterday. Yeah, was that Architas? That guy is super, super cracked. If you guys are not in the Crypto Rap Discord, you are missing out. They are making 6-figure profits in there. No way, Temujin made 92K? Damn. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty sick. People are making 9 figures, 6 figures, 8 figures. Look at Manifest in here. He made like 11 figures profit. People are cooking. They're cooking. Yeah, cool. Snoop Dogg made a song for Hedera. That was not in my 2025 playbook. It keeps changing. Look, I often say on stream that I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. But if Snoop Dogg keeps releasing songs at this rate, he definitely might outpace me. I'll admit, my background is in cryptocurrency. But, yeah, I don't know. Manifest said, what happened with the launch the other day, man? So here's what happened with the launch the other day. For those of you guys tuned into the chat, I'm assuming that most of the people in here are involved and tuned into what's going on in the Crypto Rap Discord. If not, bear with us. This is some drama that you want to hear. This got twists and turns. The most anticipated launch in Crypto Rap Chat history. Suddenly, the plug gets pulled on the final day. After multiple delays, after bubbling anticipation, people were on the edge of their seats waiting for this project to launch. If it had gone live and gone off without a hitch, it could have pushed multi-million, no problem. But alas, here's what happened. This guy, Alipum in the Crypto Rap Chat, decided that he wanted to take on the role of a developer. He's relatively new to cryptocurrency, mostly a trader, but he's taking the ambitious step towards being a builder, being a founder, and trying to actually start something in the space. Everybody that's been paying attention to the market lately has seen that there's been a recent trend in coins. There's been kind of a micro meta that's developed on the Solana blockchain, and this micro meta has been surrounding rewards tokens. Rewards tokens have been very popular, and there's been a lot of big examples of this. The ATM coin, the infinite money glitch coin, etc., etc. There's a Bitcoin one, there's a blah, blah, blah. These coins basically tax transactions and redistribute those taxes to holders as a rewards redistribution program that's baked into the contract of the project. Hey, look, speaking of rewards tokens, look in the chat. Benny Euro's in there saying he's got a rewards token launching soon. Keep an eye on it. It's been a micro meta that's been very popular in the market. And here's why I think. You got to pay attention. Everybody's been sick and tired of the rugs. The president of Argentina, the president of the United States, president of the Central African Republic, president of Myanmar, all of these big name political figures, celebrities, etc., etc. They have been exploiting the appetite of the crypto investors. They have been extracting the liquidity of the market. We have been looking for reliable projects. We've been looking for good returns. We want solid performing, quality holds. But that is not what they've been giving us. They've been giving us slapshod pump and dumps to the tune of billions. They have essentially rug pulled billions of dollars from the market. Billions of dollars gone. Time and time again, they've been tricking us for the past few months. And there comes a point where people get sick of that, right? A lot of projects have tried to capitalize on that hype. They've made a lot of fakes. People are getting rugged left and right. It's just not a good market climate. Not the kind of market you want to hold things in, not the kind of market you want to trade in. And that's been reflected on every chart. You look at every chart in the space, red. It's a bloodbath all over the place. Doesn't matter how quality, how big name the project. Even Fartcoin, the multi-billion-dollar titan, has shredded down to under $1 billion. So many top-performing projects now just lying in the dust. And for why? For no good reason. Just because people have been chasing that next big pump. Obviously, in crypto, nothing stays the same. The space is super dynamic. The pendulum has to swing. What goes up must come down. And that might have been the course of the market in the past, but people get sick of that. And they want a change. And so I think rewards coins were kind of a natural evolution, a natural response, kind of a reactionary, at the tokenomic level, response to what's been going on in the market. So you're seeing these projects that reward holders, emphasis on holders, people that are engaged in the project for a long time. You are in fact taxed for trading the project. If you're trying to swing trade, if you're trying to do whatever, there's a negative force against you doing that. That's reinforced in the tokenomics. And by contrast, if you sit in the project, if you hold, you're automatically reaping these rewards. So there is a tokenomic reinforcement of the trading psychology that you want to hold this project, you don't want to swing trade, you just want to sit on your bag and reap those rewards. So obviously it makes a lot of sense when you've been looking at what's been going on in the market. So anyways, all of that is a long-winded way of saying Aleapum was going to make an XRP rewards token on Solana. It was called Infinite XRP. They made a website. It looked fantastic. The community had been super excited for it. A lot of people making memes, making content. Everyone was primed and ready for the launch. They wanted to see it be successful. On the final day, they reached some contract problems. They delay the launch. Next day. Final day, they're supposed to launch. Suddenly they realize a fundamental issue with the entire foundation of their project. They can't do it. There is no wrapped XRP asset on the Solana blockchain. There's no token that they can reward people with on the Solana blockchain. There is a fundamental error in the project. They actually can't fulfill their mission in the first place as it stands. So they ended up having to abort the project, and it didn't materialize. I mean, thankfully they didn't just launch some kind of slapshot rug or pretend they had the tech or blah blah blah. You can tell the intentions were good, and at the end of the day, it just didn't end up working out. Generational wealth. But you know what it did do? Thanks for the donut. Thanks for the chain. Bling blow. What it did do is inspire a generation of builders in the Crypto Rap chat. We created a new build channel with sub-channels in there that you can use to try and connect and build projects and basically encourage you guys to take those confident steps forward and learn what it is to be a founder in this space. We can't keep you guys boxed into the trader role forever. Obviously, we don't want you guys to go and just launch rug pulls, but to learn what it actually means to make a viable project and to try and pitch something to the community that has value or that they can get behind in a genuine way, that's what this is about. So I know there's a lot of you guys that have been eager to jump in and start that founding role, play that part in the space. And so now there's a space for you to do that. Aleapum's endeavor was the first major project to kind of come out of that, and unfortunately it didn't materialize, but honestly I would count it as a success. The hype was there, people were so ready for it. Every single day the conversation was steered towards the success of that project. You can tell that there's an appetite in the group to make something that's going to be successful, to make something real, and it not launching at the end of the day was a much better outcome than it launching and rugging people, right? Because That's not what this is about. It's not about exit liquidity. It's about trying to make a viable product. If he had pulled off, keep in mind, he was creating proprietary code for this. Like he was developing the project and the token from the ground up. If he had pulled it off, it would have been really impressive. It would have been a pretty awesome project, something that hasn't been done before. Unfortunately, what he found in the development pipeline is the reason why it hadn't been done before is because he just couldn't. He just couldn't. But maybe it'll be possible within the next year or whatever. It seems to be, for those of you guys who aren't aware, that XRP, Cardano, and Solana's fates have been tied by the US crypto reserve. And somehow, some way, there's going to be a little bit deeper of a relationship between those assets that maybe hadn't been considered before. And so I wouldn't be surprised if it does materialize soon, a way to actually have XRP on Solana. But yeah, Manifest Dex in the chat talking about got some good ones coming. That's real. Manifest Dex is building projects as well. Another person that is just an outstanding member of the crypto rap community, showing up every day and trying to make a difference in the space. Pioneer, Trailblaze, etc. It's pretty dope. So what's been going on in the market lately? What's been going on? There was a coin. Was it called Baby? The deer coin? That's like the only coin that comes off the top of my head that I know that's been pretty successful within the past few days. Do you guys know which one I'm talking about? Baby? This one. Let's go all time on this. Look at this chart. 4 days, 18 hours old. So a little bit less than 5 days old. But look at the candles here. This is what I want you guys to pay attention to. First day, critically low market cap, like less than 100K. Second day, pushing up 1 million. Okay, it's a good number, but it's not too crazy. Third day, under 1 million. Fourth day, just over 1 million. Coming into its fifth day now, 6 million and climbing. What an impressive performance coming out of this project, topping out at around 10 million. Really, really great stuff here. Plan D says ETH Denver. ETH Denver, bro. I wish I went to ETH Denver, honestly. User 663 says, Rap God, did you get a hair trim? Yes, I did. You like it, bro? Tell me what I look like in the chat. Check that coin SoulScan. They have volume bots. I remember SoulScan. Do you like Dolan Tremp? I remember Dolan Tremp. Nah. What are you talking about SoulScan, bro? SoulScan is the block explorer, bro. What? Am I tripping? Or check the other coin on SoulScan.
This is a crypto rap.
Nah,
this is a crypto
Hey,
rap
thanks for the follows.
exclusive.
Let's look at Dolan Trump. So here's the thing about that one. It came out of a meta that is now 1 year old. Look at this. This is 1 year and 3 days old to the day. This was at a time in the Solana market where people were so naive. You got to keep in mind, guys, this was before Thread Guy, before Frank Degots, before Orangey, before Rasmer, before FaZe Banks, before even Aiden Ross. This was an innocent time in the market where coins were mooning for no good reason with silly narratives. This was when Joe Biden was still president, and the coin that was really popping off was called Joe Biden. Joe Biden hit a multi-$100 million market cap. It really, really revolutionized the market. The Tremp, the Dolan Tremp, kind of played off of that. But look at this. In today's market, if you saw this launching on Pump Fun, would you buy this? No way. No way. What a dumb narrative. What a relic of a bygone era. This is over a year old at this point, and it's just not viable today. The market has changed so much. The appetite of the market has changed so much. I don't think there is a core team or community here. I think it has really, really just bled out for a long time. And I'm not optimistic about the future of this project. Look at this thing. CJ says, my mental health has been great after I stopped trading meme coins. True, bro. This is a pretty bad time to trade meme coins. The market is wrecked left and right. I mean, you have to see that Sol was trading at $280 3 weeks ago, and now it's at $150. It's been cut in half. Bitcoin is at 89,000. Used to be at 100K plus. What's the deal? The market is wrecked. It's definitely a good time to take a step back. If you guys, like, there's no reason to force it. Don't move your money around in times like this, because you're just going to end up getting burned unless you really know what you're doing. How are you doing, says Perez? I'm doing good.
This is a crypto rap.
ASEDE says, I'm in profit from Dolan Trump 50K. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Good stuff. You see that it on its chart, in its history, it kind of has these spikes and then flat and then spike and flat. It definitely has its moments, and it might have its moment again. So keep an eye out for that moment. Tui says, nice haircut, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. ZKR Soul says, trust me, bro. Just buy Trench and MLG. Really? Buy MLG? Are you serious? Eprick says, just remember, when you're on your low, there's always somebody to talk to. Crypto can be shit. Stay strong, guy. That's real. Guys, you always have someone to talk to in, maybe not necessarily me, but in the crypto rap community. The crypto rap community always has their ears open. Discord.gg/crypto rap. You jump in there. Yeah. Brother, do you not use Axiom? No, not really. So ZKR Soul says buy MLG. Let's look at the MLG chart, because I want to push back on that. I don't know if you should buy MLG. Look at this chart. The major actors that were pushing this, those guys whose names I just listed, Aiden Ross, FaZe Banks, Thread Guy, Frank D Gods, etc. This coin exploded their relationship. It destroyed the LA Vape Cabal. So this is wrecked at this point. I don't think there's a future in this project. Rollo, good to see you, brother. Tell your wife and kids. You don't need to tell your wife. She already knows. Crypto rap is back. Crypto rap is back. Tap in. Discord.gg/crypto rap. That's the best community in crypto. They were making multi-hundred times calls this week. This week, they had like a 350 times call like 3 days ago. Discord.gg/crypto rap. Tap in. I Blame My Height says, what do you think about National Pancake Day? Is that a project? Are you serious right now? Are you so for real? Bro, look at me in the eyes right now and tell me that you are investing in National Pancake Day. Of all projects in this space, think about it. Rizmas was a total failure. Rizier, total failure. Rizentine's Day, total failure. Riz-Easter, garbage. Every single holiday coin fails. Rizgiving, not even Rizgiving. No holiday coin survives more than a day. If you're very, very lucky, you get a week. And that's out of major holidays like Christmas, like Thanksgiving, like Easter. Who the fuck celebrates National Pancake Day, bro? National Pancake Day? Of all the coins that you're going to buy, of all the holidays to celebrate on the blockchain, you're going to buy National Pancake Day, bro. That's ridiculous, bro. Come on.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
That is ridiculous. do you think about Trench? Let's take a look. You talking about this one? Trench, buddy? So, look, at face value, the chart looks terrible, but I'm not gonna count it out yet, because every chart in the space looks terrible right now. Pretty much everything has gotten wrecked if it's been around for a while. And this thing has been around for over 3 months now. So this is well established, right? The problem is it's in a really competitive and really saturated AI coin market that is very difficult to differentiate in. You're saying that it's good tech, and that would be critical to its potential to revive itself. But more than the tech, it's going to be about marketing at this point. Because think about it. The AI crypto meta evolved pretty naturally. By the way, guys, we have sicko mode playing on stream right now. But anyways, the AI crypto meta evolved pretty naturally. You had these coins coming out over the course of weeks, over the course of months, new projects coming out, and every week there was runners, and you would get a handful of runners every week, and in fact you would get sometimes a handful of runners in a single day. And you were seeing a lot of big projects coming out. You've got Sny, you've got Griffane, you've got Truth Terminal, you got AI16Z, etc, etc, etc. Like I can go on for days listing the amount of AI coins that came out over the course of that meta. And that is precisely the problem. The problem is that you had months where a lot of these AI coins were coming out organically over the course of a few days. They all have gotten nuked at the same time within the most recent negative price action in the market. And now they are all vying for the same spot to try and recover. And it's going to be really difficult because even multi-billion-dollar AI coins have fallen below $1 billion at this point. It's going to be really difficult to differentiate. It's going to be more competitive than ever. And at the same time, the appetite for AI coins in this market is at its weakest. So you are really swimming against the current of the market to try and fight for these projects right now. I think it's a tough time for you guys. And I'm not sure when those attitudes are going to shift. I'm not sure when that revival point is going to be. I'm not sure if we're going to ever see an AI meta of that scale again. So yeah. Project Bluebirds in the chat says, we are letting people get early access to our app, bluemoon.app. Check it out, guys. Bluemoon.app. Project Bluebirds. Let's pull up them. This is one of the dopest projects to ever come out of TikTok. This is totally organic from the ground up. You gotta think that this was built slow and steady with the right people holding at the bottom of the base, and they have been rewarding their holders time and time again, constantly innovating, finding a way forward. You can see in the chat right now that they have an app in development coming soon. They're sitting at 700K right now. They used to be at almost 3 million. Like I was just saying, most things in the market have totally nuked. This thing went down, but honestly, still doing well. If you look at the all-time trend here, I think it's pretty solid. This is 2 months and 17 days old. They've been around for a while. If you jump in on the blockchain and you do your research here, you look at the top holders, these people are diamond-handed as they come. They will not touch a penny of their Bluebird because they are really high conviction in the trajectory of the project. These guys, they're dope. And it's all about onboarding. It's all about blockchain education, financial literacy. It's all about teaching the next generation of crypto enthusiasts. A lot of the people that are, like I just described, the people that are holding that diamond-handed solid floor, this is like the first project they ever invested in, or one of the first projects they ever invested in. This is really born out of that most recent wave of TikTok crypto investors. And this is one of the only projects that has not just survived, but thrived. If you were involved in any of the projects that totally failed, like Rager, like Charmy. If you were involved in projects that didn't fail and are still performing well, but you like that vibe of the organic grassroots crypto community, things like Bougie, things like, I don't even know. There's plenty of projects out there like this. But Project Bluebirds is as legit as they come. Definitely a top 3 project to come out of that most recent TikTok crypto narrative, meta, run, whatever you want to call it. Check them out. And check out their new app. Plenty of good project and couldn't name them. Yeah, bro, I just named like half a dozen projects, bro. There's that Pug project is another one. There's... Have you ever launched a token that says Project Bluebirds? No. Lifecoin, that's another one. I have never launched a token. That's not really my vibe, you feel me? Not my MO. But you know what? Your recent NFT launch really inspired me. Made me feel like I want to launch some NFTs. Is there a reason a lot of people respect you on here? Yeah, that's precisely the reason. A lot of people do respect me on here, and I respect their respect. I don't want to exploit their respect by launching something that I don't think will live up to my full potential. And I don't think I'm capable of doing that right now. Because I want it to perform to A-list tier 1 standards. I want it to go multi-million, and I want that to happen pretty soon after launch. I want to have things in development already. I want to have them ready to roll out as soon as that project goes live, etc., etc. So I don't want to rush into it. I'm being very patient because I want it to succeed. That's what it takes. Have you seen Patriz? Is this like St. Patrick's Day, Riz? Jeez Louise. Oh my goodness gracious. They've done it again. They've done it again. They've added Riz to a holiday and they've rug pulled it. Look at that, guys. 45k market cap and falling. This thing is miserable. Jeez Louise. I'm sorry, bro. St. Patrick's is not coming today. This is not coming this year, I don't think. It's over. Pack it up. St. Patrick's, bro. Nah. Onyx. Oh, wrong one. 500k? There's one with 500k? Where's it at, though? Maybe it used to be 500k. Oh, you're talking about this one? Why don't they have a... Nah. Why don't they have a deck screener update, bro? This doesn't even make sense. Not launched on Pump Fund, no deck screener update? I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical. I wouldn't even like it in the first place because it's a holiday coin. This is Onyx coin. Bro, I'm so sorry. Not financial advice, do your own research. Onyx coin is one of the top 5 worst altcoins to let your money fester in, bro. If you are holding Onyx coin in the current market, good riddance to your portfolio, bro. One of the truly, truly worst assets that I could ever imagine. Like, this is a new category of miserable bag holder. I'm sorry, bro, but Onyx coin, there are a lot of really fantastic, high potential projects out there with the best days ahead of them. This thing peaked back in 2022. This thing peaked 3 years ago. Be so for real with me. This thing has done nothing for years. It went down. And now you want to pretend that it's bullish? It just doesn't make sense, bro. Doesn't. I'm sorry. There has to be better options in the market. There just has to be. Soul Trader says Onyx went up 300% in an hour like a month ago and I sold. Exactly. That was the precise best moment. Congratulations. You capitalized. But that like rush right there, that little pimple, that was truly the time to get in. Since then, it's just been a bleed. You and others like you have basically capitalized on that moment and shredded the folks that got in afterwards. Sir, check this coin. I'm profit on this. Collat. Let's look at it. Collat. Whoops. Collat. This thing. Yes. Collateralize. 1 month, 2 days old. Pretty good. And by good, I mean great. What on God's green earth? This is a fantastic looking chart. Collateralize, building the all-in-one platform for tokenized real-world assets. You know what? We looked at this. I remember looking at this on stream a while ago. We saw this on stream somewhere around here, like in 2 million. And now it's at 28 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Anyways, look at this chart because it has absolutely defied the market. The market has been bleeding left and right. Not many projects succeeding. This thing has shredded upwards and done so recently. Just starting its second month now, and its first month was a knockout success. Look at this chart for their first month. Starting just around the 2 million range, but eventually picking up confidently over 20 million, pushing over 30 million, almost, and wicking up to 40 million. You had over 2 weeks to get in on this project at 2 million or less, and it wicked up to over 40 million. This was a really, really impressive performing project. Collat continues to perform, I think. It's falling down right now, but a retrace I think is totally natural at this stage in the project. They just started their second month. If they can deliver on what they're promising, tokenize real-world assets, especially on the Solana blockchain, where it can happen lightning fast with low fees,
This is a crypto rap
could
exclusive.
be a massive use case. I mean, this is an industry that is yet to be discovered, an industry that is yet to be truly pioneered and tapped to its fullest potential, an industry that eventually could revolutionize logistics around the world, and that already is multi-billion, multi-trillion even. So keep an eye on this one. Could be interesting.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
Am I live on X right now or not? I'm not. For why? I should be. How are we feeling about the current state of affairs, says Biker. Well, we've seen better days. We've seen worse days. I think we're middle of the road right now. We're not exactly as bearish as we were like half a week ago. Half a week ago, we were pretty miserable in the market. Today, yesterday was a good day. They talked about the establishment of the U.S. crypto reserve. They cited a handful of very important assets by name. They got Solana in on there. They got XRP in on there. Two of the top held assets by crypto TikTok investors. So that was a big deal for us, right? It had an immediate impact on the chart. You saw almost 20% in some case gains over the course of just under an hour. So really, really impressive movement that the market was clearly lying in wait to try to capitalize on some kind of sign of life. And that was a sign of life that people were eager to jump in on. It's since retraced quite a bit, but not quite down to the bottom levels that we saw under 130 on Solana not too long ago. SKR Soul says, what do you think about Sol in the short term? Well, like I just said, it was miserable not too long ago. It's looking better today. But again, not nearly as bullish as it was when it was shredding up to 280 like a month ago. So the market is so dynamic, it's constantly shifting. You really can't predict the future because it's subject to so much manipulation. You're competing with people that have a lot bigger wallets than you do, that have a lot bigger say and sway in the market. And when you're swimming in the swimming pool with whales, they're gonna make a splash whether you like it or not. And you can't predict when that's gonna happen. It's totally their playbook. And we've seen that happen and play out in the market time and time again over the past 4 years. And we've been looking in the market at the increased level of adoption and the legitimization at the mainstream level, these countries buying in at this point. And now the competition has gone geopolitical. It's gone at the absolute top levels of finance. The biggest investors, the biggest institutions and stakeholders are now competing in the crypto battlefield. It's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the small town that you can sway in little ways. It's never going to be the trajectory that you can predict, because they're going to take your prediction and they're going to flip the script. They're going to pump you and dump you, and you're going to get bogged left and right. You're not going to be able to get the right edge on the market. You just can't predict how it's going to go. Because 2 days ago, everyone thought it was over. Yesterday, we got a tweet that sent the price up 25%. You really can't predict that. Unless you're that guy that placed the 50 times long with $20 million or whatever the heck happened. X Diamond. So I looked at this on stream the other day. In fact, I doodled on the chart, as you can see here. Funny enough, it's pretty much in the exact same place as we saw it the other time. I don't think this is a good looking project by any means. I don't think it's gonna continue to perform. I think this is trash, actually. The only thing that I like about this, the only redeeming quality, I like their deck screener banner, because look at that. It's pretty nice. Aaron Almighty says, hey, when's the last time you looked at Dank on Sol? Kind of a while ago, but let's take a look right now. Ooh, nice. You guys are killing the game. Great looking chart right here. 1 month, 23 days old, 3.7 mil market cap, coursing upwards, defying the expectations while MLG is collapsing from 100 mil plus and falling. This thing is shredding upwards. It's capturing some of that collapse. It's channeling. I like these guys because this is what MLG should have been. MLG was artificial, it was insider, it was market manipulation, and that's played out on the chart. It's totally collapsed. This is organic, this is community driven, this is grassroots, this is being built slowly and steadily, and that's reflected on the chart. So I think the trajectory, I think the outlook of Dank is better than the outlook of MLG at this point, and that's big. Once you flip the optimistic outlook of a what used to be multi-$100 million coin, that's a pretty good spot for you to be in as a $3.7 million market cap coin. Biker says, Rage Comics needs some love. Who's going to run that project? Yeah, that's another bit of archaic internet history and nostalgia meta. Could have been successful if it launched around the time of MLG, but here's my problem with these. They're not bullish for the next generation. They're not as universal as you guys think they are. Like, they are great if you were young and using the internet in the early 2000s and mid 2000s, but anyone outside of that short window, which is just, you know, one generation at most, and one generation, granted, that is probably some of the most active in cryptocurrency, and probably one generation in crypto that has a lot of money, but just not that multi-hundred million potential, in my opinion. But yeah, that was an awesome chart. Since USA is pro crypto, I truly believe Griffin and Moby will lead the way when it comes to AI. Yeah, I was talking about this a little earlier on stream. Maybe you weren't around for it, but it's going to be really competitive. All these projects vying to command that AI market, because the AI market doesn't exist anymore. It was a bubble, and the bubble has popped, and that has been proven by every single chart in the space. Even the multi-billion-dollar AI coins have collapsed at this point. And so what was organic market that built up over the course of months, with projects releasing and having a handful of successful projects and some technological innovation week after week, suddenly it all pops at the same time, and suddenly they are all vying for that recovery position at the same time as well. So what was a competition for 6 successful projects that came up every week in the market 3 months ago, now you're gonna have like 2 successful projects coming out of a market of what used to be 120 successful projects, and everyone's gonna be fighting to try and be that recovery spot. So honestly, I'm bearish on the vast majority of AI coins at this project, just because the whole market is. There just isn't the appetite that there used to be, and these projects aren't performing as well as they used to be. And there are so many more now than there was 3 months ago. So we'll see. I don't know. You don't have Frank D Gods and Thread Guy to save you anymore. They used to be able to tweet and move a AI coin tens of millions of dollars of market cap. If they tweet about any AI coin today, we're gonna laugh in their face. We're still gonna buy it though. No more cabals, no more KOLs. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, bro. We can have some KOLs, bro. Excuse me. Aaron Almighty says Fwog is probably gonna rip. That, you know, let's take a look at Fwog. Seven months, 2 days old, $75 million market cap. Yeah. Yeah. It could rip, but so I was describing this AI bubble that popped. I was describing the competitive AI market, etc., etc., etc. There is a similar battle happening in the meme coin sector, because right now the market doesn't have much liquidity in the first place. Everything is down bad, and not many people are trading. Rewards coins have seen a little bit of a renaissance lately. I talked about that earlier on stream. I think people are sick of the pump and dumps and the quick stuff, so they want something that kind of encourages a little bit more longevity in the project. So that's like where the volume seems to be, at least on new pairs and stuff. The old projects, even the biggest old meme coins, Fartcoin, Dog with Hat, Mog, Giga, they're seeing some of the worst charts that they've ever seen in their history. Ponky, they're bleeding left and right. These quality blue chip meme coins, these used to be tens of thousands strong communities, millions of impressions on blockchains, etc., etc. Great projects that are now sitting on the floor. And again, there's so many of them at this point. There's literally dozens. That if you're trying to bid any of these blue chip meme coins, any of these used to be $100 million meme coins, it's a crapshoot. Like, it's really going to be random which ones pop off, and it's going to be subject to the whim of forces outside of your control, unless you have a seriously cracked community that's pushing it forward and innovating and actually like doing something smart in their strategies. You're going to be in trouble with this one, because Fwog is trying to bounce, but so is Ponky, so is Dog with Hat, so is Mog, so is Giga, so is etc, right? That's going to be your guys' challenge at the end of the day, in my opinion. People in the chat saying that Soul is going under 100. Jeez. Super bear takes. Let's look at Beth. Manifest says, do you want to do a crypto rap battle soon, bro? That would be crazy, bro. That would be dope. Bro, we gotta run that in BR, bro. We gotta rent out something in Baton Rouge, bro. Get the mics and do it for real, bro. In person, live stream that shit. Two months, 10 days old, 373K market cap. On-chain wrap. That would be a core utility of the crypto wrap coin, right? I would love in-person events. People were talking about ETH Denver earlier. Let's talk a little bit about ETH Denver. By the way, you who are saying that Beth was going up, you lied. You lied. This is not going up, bro. This shit is going down, bro. Respect for trying, but you lied when you said this was going up, bro. If this is up to you, you gotta flip upside down, bro. You're standing on the wrong side. But anyways, let's look at ETH Denver. So a lot of people went to ETH Denver and they were disappointed. For those of you who don't know, ETH Denver is, oh, look at this. Base made a nice little video about it. It's a conference that happens in Denver, in Colorado, United States. And it's supposed to be for Ethereum, technically. But the thing is, it's not actually owned or sponsored by the Ethereum Foundation. So there's no stipulation that states that it actually has to be about Ethereum. And because it's not actually owned or sponsored by the Ethereum Foundation, a lot of it isn't about Ethereum, because they have to go to third-party vendors or whatever to like get funding. So here's like a picture of the floor. Apparently the consensus on crypto Twitter is that every single year it's been more and more lame, that it's been less and less emblematic of Ethereum as a chain and more just kind of random trash, sellout. But crypto rap could change that. Imagine if on this conference floor there was a massive stage and I was right there and you were in the audience and we were performing, doing it live. Wouldn't that be incredible? Wouldn't that be amazing? I think there's potential to revolutionize the in-person crypto entertainment space. And that's something that I'm really gonna try to take a step towards in 2025. But yeah. You know, Manifest, I used to like do voice work for this project that was like a crypto fighting project, and I was actually in the ring with the mic and the golden tuxedo, and in this corner weighing in at 100 and all that shit, bro. It was a lot of fun. Crypto entertainment is an untapped multi-billion-dollar industry. It is an unpioneered, unbuilt, the next generation of entertainment, the next generation of media. is going to be Web3 integrated, and not just Web3 integrated, it is going to be born from Web3. This is the final frontier of content in the current world. It just hasn't been tapped yet. So, yeah. I'm really passionate about that. I'm really passionate about trailblazing in that space. If you have a lot of money and you are interested in sponsoring endeavors in that space, tap in. Architect says, hey man, hope you're doing well. Have you heard about the Yecoin drama? Absolutely. Yecoin. Kanye West. Stunt says cut looks good, bro. I'll tell my girlfriend, bro. This shit does not look good. You know what I look like? I look like this fool, bro. I'm rocking that cut right now, bro. I look like Dexter. That's crazy. Anyways, Yecoin drama. So, wait. So Ye posted it and then deleted it? That's real? Like he actually posted it? There's no way that he actually posted it. So Kanye has been saying that he was going to launch a coin. Then he was saying that he was not going to launch a coin. Then he was saying that he was going to launch a coin. Crypto Twitter has been relentless in his comments on every single post that he makes, saying that he needs to launch a coin, and also making suggestions for how he should launch that coin. It seems like he has connected with some people in the Web3 space that have kind of been steering his direction and guiding him in his process to make a coin. There's been a lot of speculation about what kind of, like, what chain the coin's going to launch on, what the launch is going to be like, etc., etc. Kanye West, one of the biggest artists in history, his coin will be a big deal. He's obviously been incredibly controversial, saying a bunch of crazy stuff on Twitter lately, going off the rails, but this is his tried and true established media strategy that works every time and seems to be working again because the attention on him is at a local high, and he is capitalizing on that temporary boost in attention, leveraging that position in the spotlight to try and capitalize on a little bit of the crypto hype. Now, there's been some speculation that the folks in his camp pushing him to launch a coin have not been good actors. I don't know if you guys have been privy to all of the drama that he has sold, or speculation is that he has sold, Kanye West has sold his account for a sum of a number of $1 million. He rented it out. People are saying that somebody paid, I've heard different figures, somewhere between 17 million, I've heard 13 million, I've heard 8 million, some millions of dollars, as high as $17 million to rent Kanye West's Twitter account for 1 week. And that's pretty much what happened. This guy who was a Bitcoin, no, not a Bitcoin, a Doginal, right? Doginal is, yeah, we're talking about Bark Meta paying him for his Twitter. Doginal is a ordinal. So for those of you guys who don't know, ordinals is a Bitcoin NFT, pretty much. Doginals is a Doge NFT. And then this Doge NFT community, these Doginal dogs, who are serial developers, we'll call them, for lack of a better word, in the space, has created a number of projects and extracted millions of dollars in liquidity on a number of occasions. They are constantly in X, having spaces. In fact, I bet if I looked, I wouldn't be surprised if they were having a space right now. Looks like they're not actually having a space right now, but pretty regularly over the past few weeks they've been having spaces. I've been seeing them in there. Anyways, those guys paid Kanye West $17 million and then hijacked his account for 1 week, tweeted a bunch of stuff about crypto, never actually launched a token. I think in part because their grift got exposed. People quickly found out that it wasn't actually him that was tweeting. They were very kind of silly in how they tried to cover their tracks. They didn't cover their tracks. In fact, they were quite bold and brash, flexing that they had access to Kanye's account on Twitter, etc., etc. So they basically blew their chance. It quickly came out that the collaboration with Kanye West was not his own endeavor, and that any project that was going to launch under that collaborative umbrella with the Doja Knowles community was just going to be an extractive farm. Adam in the chat is saying Ye doesn't want a coin, he wants his own chain. Exactly. So Ye has been in conversation with Brian Armstrong. He's been in conversation with CZ as founder of Coinbase, founder of Binance. And he's having these conversations, I think, because he's trying to get a real serious understanding of cryptocurrency and the ecosystem and figure out what is the best way to move. And we know a number of things about Kanye West. He always does it big, and he is always unpredictable. People are expecting him to just do a Solana meme coin, a classic celebrity extractive coin, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not sure that he's going to take that path. It's been suggested in his tweets that he could be going as big as launching an original Ye chain. He could be collaborating directly with founders of Binance, of Coinbase. He could be getting day one listings on Binance or Coinbase, having these conversations with those founders. He's trying to make serious moves here. And he's been beefing with Dave Portnoy on Twitter precisely because of the reason. He's been accusing him of launching serial scams, essentially, on the Solana blockchain. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think there's no telling. The only thing that we can be certain about is that anybody saying that they are making a Kanye coin is wrong and lying and rugging you. The only person who can actually announce a real Kanye coin is Kanye. So unless or until you are getting it directly from his Twitter, don't trust any Kanye coin that you see in the market. That would be my advice, my not financial advice. Adam says, Dave, the industry plant. Yeah, you know, there's a power vacuum in cryptocurrency right now. The old guard of KOLs, in one fell swoop, literally in one case of drama, in 1 week, pretty much every major crypto KOL, like the top 13 crypto KOLs, have all gone totally AWOL. Some of the biggest, some of the most OG, Frank D. Gods, Thread Guy, Orangey, Rasmer. Rasmer's been around on Twitter Spaces. Soul Jakey, he went quiet for a while. He's back now. Gigi, she disappeared. She's, I think, back now. But in one fell swoop, all of these people essentially disappeared from the space. The heat got too hot. The star levels, the GTA wanted level, it was too high, and they couldn't handle the heat. So Dave Portnoy kind of jumped in to fill that power vacuum a little bit, and he's been doing a decent job of it. A lot of people trying to shake up the space. Adam says crypto needs a hard reset. The average perspective is ruined by all the saturation and influencers. Totally true. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. AO says, how's the shitcoins? Pretty bad, bro. The market's been down miserable. There's been a couple of well-performing projects, but the vast majority of them have been quite miserable. I need Dave to drop Greed 3. Yeah, bro. That right there, you can see the appetite of the market. People are waiting. They love Dave Portnoy. They want his next project. Rug 3. It is Rug 3. He rugged the first two pretty brazenly, so. What are you holding? Nothing, bro. I am in dire poverty. I don't have a single coin to my name. I'm truly wrecked, bro. Truly wrecked. Free World says, with Creed 3, you just have to get in early as shit within the first 3 minutes. Yeah, but look here on the new pairs. Look on the right category here. Greed 3, 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 Greed 3. There's just 100 Greed 3 coins there on the category. So good luck getting in early in that level of competition. That's the problem with the anticipation, with the hype. When you know what the coin's going to be called, when you know that it's coming, good luck. I mean, we saw it with, I think the worst case in recent history was when CZ Binance dropped the broccoli information. CZ Binance has said preemptively that he was going to announce the name of his dog so that people could make meme coins about it. The problem is, if you want to see it as a problem, it's not necessarily, but a lot of people see it as a problem, is that he didn't endorse a single project. So he tweeted that his dog's name was Broccoli, fully anticipating, expecting, and encouraging people to put that dog on the blockchain and actually make coins about it. But in that moment, there were literally dozens, if not hundreds, of Broccoli coins to launch, not just on Binance Smart Chain, but on Solana, on Ethereum, etc. And none of them were established as the single dominant runner. It was an absolute PvP bloodbath left and right. You could not have got in on the right one if you tried. Totally about luck. I mean, it was a 1 in 100, a needle in a haystack chance that you were going to get in on that project. So many projects running at the same time. And Gabe We Trust says, did he ever create his own coin? No. Yes and no. No, CZ has never officially created his own coin, but there was this Broccoli fiasco, which was probably about as close to him creating his own coin as we're going to get. The only other case is the Binance test token. Binance had quote-unquote officially, unofficially launched a test token when they created their Launchpad platform, and that test token was tweeted by CZ. So I'd say those two projects, if you can find a dominant running Broccoli coin on the Binance Smart Chain and you can find test, those two projects are like the closest thing to a legit. If you wanted a CZ folio, that's about as close as it gets, besides projects that he probably has directly endorsed or likes or follows on X or whatever. I'm sure there's plenty of projects like that too. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you. You are watching Crypto Rap Live. If you are not in the Crypto Rap Discord, you are missing out. They had a 500 times call in there just 4 days ago. Every single day they're finding top quality calls in there. Totally free to join. Always will be free. Discord.gg/CryptoRap. It's the best community in crypto. Be there or be square. Alright, what else is going on, yo? Pretty quiet day in the market today. Yesterday was a pretty buzzing day. But you know, the quiet days are the ones you guys want to look out for, because everybody's on the edge of their seat. They want a runner, and at any moment it can drop. So keep an eye out, because I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 24 hours we see a project, we see somebody, something release that's going to capture the attention of the market and really take off. It's just a matter of time. Crypto is so dynamic, it's so fast paced. The market is demanding a runner right now, and the market always gets what it wants. So keep an eye out within the next 24 hours. Free World says a celebrity gonna drop today. I'm gonna call it. Definitely could be a celebrity dropping today. Definitely could be the official launch of Greed 3. Who knows? Who knows? Keep your eyes on the market, and that means join the Crypto Rap Discord. Jump in that Discord. They're in the voice chat. They're in the chat 24/7. When that runner drops, and it will drop, they're probably going to be one of the first communities to call it. So keep an eye in there. Biker says Trump said he's making an investment announcement. When? Today? He's about to say, I just bought Solana. He said, I just full ported Fart Boy with the US Treasury. Fart Boy is currently at 7 trillion market cap. Thanks for the follow, Tom. I appreciate that. Watcher Guru posted something. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can get a head start on that runner. Totally tweeting here. Bruh, LeBron James plugged the HDMI cable into the motherboard instead of the GPU. Come on, bro. You're supposed to be the GOAT. You're supposed to be the GOAT. That's foul. What? What? That's John Cena? Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. What the? Nah, bro. Shout out to MFer. This is true. Shout out to Link. Me managing my $200 in crypto. You see all these tabs? Simplify, guys. Simplify your workflow. You can condense all of these tabs into one. If you have the Crypto Rap Discord, you get all of these tabs lumped into one. You get your market exposure, you get your rug detector, you get your community vibes, you get your etc., all in one place. Tap in. This guy eating a In-N-Out with the Oscar, bro. Bruh. I'm not gonna say I was surprised that there wasn't any Oscar coins, because who cares about the Oscars, but like, it just goes to show how detached Hollywood and film is from popular culture nowadays. Like, film used to be the major battleground for popular culture in the past, but recently it just has been kind of relegated to the sidelines. Obviously everyone's always streaming and stuff, but like, people are watching old stuff. They're watching the old cultural titans, and there's definitely obviously still people going to the movie, and they're still breaking records and all that stuff. So it's not like that, but I just feel like if it actually was taking up such attention in the cultural subconscious, then there would be more market activity related to that. When they announced Shrek 5, it got a lot of buzz, right? Like, there was a couple of Shrek coins coming out. None of those Shrek coins have survived since the announcement. And that was like the biggest movie coin run that I've seen since like the release of Sonic 3. So for some reason, there's only ever Hollywood movie coins that run when it's like a nostalgic children's movie or cartoon that drops. And other than that, you're just not finding many opportunities from the Hollywood side in crypto. And it's a shame, because I feel like they could play a closer tied role. I wish there was more media attention and connection with crypto. I wish these companies made closer, more serious endeavors into Web3. And I wish there was better content coming out. Like, it would be so easy to make a banger crypto TV show. Like, it's the fastest paced, most dynamic. There's robberies, transactions, heists, billions of dollars, countries making coins, like all of this crazy stuff going on. It's not happening in any other industry, and for some reason nobody's making media about it, or any of the media about it kind of sucks. So that's what I mean when I say that crypto entertainment is a really untapped market sector. It just doesn't exist yet, but it can be so interesting. Any one of us that's been in the space for a while knows that this is one of the most interesting places on the planet, with the pulse on culture and a pulse on what's going on in the world, and so much activity, energy, volume, etc. It's crazy. Shout out to Adam Sandler.
Going down on the weekend when we overseas. I be like, baby girl, that this weekend I don't feel police. To the surf for no reason, that's gonna help me stay. Stupid for no reason, man, come out of me. Bag on them, get money on, brag on them. For that, show me my opponent, my kids got some money on them. Chasing a few on honeys. Right here it is, see me, right?
Yeah. Look at this AI, bruh. You could get the instant AI model with your face and get your expressions and all that stuff. It's pretty advanced. Maybe soon it won't be me here. Maybe it'll be a digital version of me. Breaking: Hong Kong has just launched a $107 million digital investment fund in Ethereum. If that's true, that's massive. Major institutional step forward for Ethereum. Trump's second bullish tweet yesterday was about Ethereum, as we all saw. Welcome to the stream, Justin Blue Fox. Pleasure to have you.
Wealth.
Thanks for the rose. But yeah, the institutional adoption, this is a big deal. Over $100 million investment in Ethereum coming from a powerhouse of a place. It's a pretty big deal. All right. So for those of you guys who don't know, Solana has an element of democracy to it. You can influence the trajectory of the blockchain. It's not static technology. They are constantly updating, innovating, and changing the way that the blockchain works. It's not like they just released Solana a couple years ago and you guys have been trading on the same thing. It is an actively in development beast. They're constantly trying to refine and reinvigorate and keep their edge in the market. It's part of why Solana is so successful. It's part of why Solana has bounced from falling down to as low as $8, $3, $6 like just a year and a half ago, now all the way up to almost $300 just a couple months ago. So one thing that's happening lately, a highly controversial proposal being potentially implemented to the Solana blockchain, it's SIMD 0228. Or SMID 220228. I actually don't know which one. And I actually don't know what it means, and I actually don't know what it does. But it's just important to know that something is happening, and it's kind of a big deal, and it could change the trajectory of the blockchain, and it's controversial. A lot of big people that do know what they're doing and have a lot of money and a lot of stake are kind of having a deep conversation about what this could potentially mean for the blockchain. This guy is crunching numbers, and he says that Solana could lose 50 to 250 validators. Could be a big deal. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting. Keep an eye. I know that it's something that the founder of Solana, Toli, has been posting about a lot about. And it's like if you are staking or otherwise, I don't know, interacting with the Solana blockchain, then you can vote. Look at that, guys. That fool unfollows me right now. Here's Anza, one of the development bodies, labs over at Solana, working on those same innovations that I was just talking about. This article explores some of the key advancements that Agave has made over the past year in our roadmap for 2025. TLDR, we are going to double block space this year, and Agave is going to hit 1 million transactions per second in the future. Increasing bandwidth and reducing latency is essential for Solana to stay competitive. Complex systems are not optimized by one magic fix, but rather the accumulation of thousands of micro advancements. Thank you so much for that live gift. That's why we are laser focused on accelerating improvements to the Agave client, which powers the Solana network. Look at this chart here. Now, if this was a chart, like if you were investing in this would look very bad. But this is not an investment chart. This is actually, you want this number lower. This is the number of skipped or delinquent nodes. Like this is a test of accuracy of the blockchain, and the lower the number, the less errors, the better. So this chart, despite at face value to our intuitive monkey market brain, looks bad, but the skip rate percentage is actually going down. In fact, going down so much that it's now below 0.5%. Pretty good stuff. Now, same thing over here. Block times, very fast. Good stuff. Transactions going up. TPS increasing. They're scaling. They got a nice flow map here. This is what's going on behind the scenes. When we say that crypto is innovative technology and it's forward thinking, it's from the future, it's changing the world, this is what we're talking about. There is a boring, cold, scientific world under the hood of the blockchain. And this cold, boring, scientific stuff that's happening on here is precisely what powers all the fun, exciting, blinking lights and silly mascots over here. So it could be important to get an understanding under the hood and understand what's going on. Good to see you, Jimmy. Welcome to the stream. Check PXP. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Freshly rugged. Yeah, this thing got super wrecked, bro. I don't know. Not a good looking moment on the chart there. Thank you for the snowflake key. Whatever that is. Somebody earlier was raging, saying, check out Eagle AI, check out Eagle AI, check out Eagle AI. Well, here we are. Okay. Yeah. You know, it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty decent. Anyways, this is Eagle AI. Looks pretty decent. It's an Ethereum project, AI based, 9 months, 14 days old. Been in development for a long time, and honestly, a good looking chart here because been in development for a long time, and they're definitely getting legs up and seem to be maintaining those legs up pretty confidently. Obviously, the whole market's been bleeding lately, so that could explain why it had this downturn, but so far so good is what I'll say. If you like a slow moving, potentially high conviction project like that guy earlier, he was pretty enthusiastic about it, so he's probably holding a big bag. Droid Lazarus says Pi Network. Yeah, let's look at Pi Network. One of the brand new kids on the block. Pi Network. If I go max on this, it's barely days old. February 20th was the first day. Now we're on March 3rd. And look at this all-time chart. We are pretty much exactly where we were on launch day, which is fine. It fell down right out of the gate. That's to be expected. This is something that had been kind of anticipated for a long time and that the market had been kind of working towards. There have been bags well established in this project for years now. And so a little bit of a sell-off is to be anticipated. I'm honestly surprised that they picked it up off the ground and even moved it up here to almost $3 at one point. Really, really impressive for their first week, right? Now it's kind of calmed down a little bit. They're just under $2, but I think they're in a fine place. They've honestly outperformed my expectations. They're new, they're exciting, and that, I think, gives the community a bit of an edge in the market. So good for them. Good for them for trying and for still trying to perform and pulling it off in a pretty decent way. They've got billions of dollars of volume, whole lot of activity here, and people have been anticipating this for a while. Like I said, you guys have come to my stream asking about my thoughts on Pi and how I think the Pi launch is going to go, and etc., etc. You've been asking that for quite some time, so clearly there's an appetite, clearly there's attention, clearly there's a market for this. So far so good. Droid says I mined for 4 years. Yeah, respect, bro. That's That's what I was talking about. Like, people have been in this game for a while, bro. And that's dope. You made it. What's the biggest rug you've ever seen?
This is a crypto rap
Maybe this is a
exclusive.
bit of a hot take. Maybe this is controversial. Maybe you guys don't like this answer. But my honest answer is Trump. Trump. This thing used to be almost like $80. It used to be like 70 something bucks. Now it's $13. Like, this is a rug. This is 1 month later. It's totally down to zero. Any other project that had this chart, you would call it a rug. So, yeah, it's disappointing because it was so anticipated, and it wasn't anticipated, right? It was shock dropped, but people had high hopes once it was released that it was going to perform. It was supposed to onboard a new generation of investors. It was supposed to usher in a golden era of crypto, and especially on Solana. And instead, it just ended up siphoning liquidity and ushering in a hell era of miserable rug pulls launched left and right. A lot of copycat projects, and some of the worst market conditions we've seen for a long time. So this legit is my answer. Like, this was a miserable project. I wish it turned out a different way, but going into their second month, not looking very confident. Anyways, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you. Happy 11/11.
This
Good
is
to
a
see you, Trump
crypto
Forever.
rap exclusive.
I don't know, bro. It's like, I kind of want to leave. Trump Forever says I got a question. What's the question? I'll take your question and then I'll leave. What's the question, my dear friend? Do you think the summit will help crypto? I hope so. Trump says, God gave me a call out this morning. True. Coin just opened and it seems good.
This is a crypto rap exclusive.
And then suddenly all your money disappeared, huh? Went to like a few million market cap and nobody sold any. Well, that's pretty nice. What's the ticker? That's an OX ticker. An OX ticker, so it's not on Solana? It's an Arbitrum project. Is this a this has to be a honeypot. Bro, there's not a single cell here. This can't be real. It has to be a honeypot. And the only cells are like identical bot transactions. Bruh. This is an Arbitrum honeypot. You bought an Arbitrum honeypot. Don't trade on Arbitrum right now, bro. Not financial advice, do your own research, but Arbitrum, of all chains, garbage. Not financial advice, but... And sorry if you guys are Arbitrum guys. I've been around the block on Arbitrum. I've done a couple Arbitrum raps. But who's using that shit nowadays? That thing is so 2021. Anyways, on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you. As always, This has been Crypto Rap Live. I go by the name of Why Not. I'm the greatest crypto rapper of all time. Discord.gg/crypto rap. That's the greatest community in crypto. Please join that community. Hit that follow button. I will see you guys there. And if you guys know any projects that want to hire me, or if you have any free money or crypto to give me or want to hire me, please let me know. God bless you. God bless your portfolio. I will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. We are all going to make it. Cheers.
This is a crypto rap
I'll see you all around.
exclusive.
Join that Discord now. You better go join that Discord. Peace.